that these values or these behaviors that we're talking about
nizo ziranga ko habayeho transformation mu gusa na Yesu.
are there to confirm that transformation has been there or resemblance to Jesus has been
Ko nta kindi
achieved.
gipimo wapimiramo transformation usibye kugwiza indangagaciro.
Because there is no other scale that we can measure transformation on other than transformation.
Iyo nayo ikaba ingaruka y'uburyo wihaye Imana.
And that is a consequence of your consecration to God.
Yandi magambo Imana yaradukunze itugira ubuntu tumaze kubimenya turayiha.
In other words, God has loved us, and after we found out, we consecrated ourselves to Him.
Tumaze kumenya ko yadukunze ko yatwitangiye icyo twayishyuye twarayihaye.
After we knew that He has loved us and gave Himself for us, we gave ourselves to Him.
Abagira ubuntu bwo guhishurirwa uko kuri byatumye nabo bitanga batitangiriye.
Those who have been blessed enough to know this truth have been giving themselves without holding nothing.
Rero uko bitanze niko havuyemo guhindurwa n'uwo bihaye.
So as they gave themselves, they got transformed by the ones they gave themselves to.
Iyo uyihaye 20% guhindura 20%.
When you give yourself to Him at 20%, He transforms you at 20%.
Iyo uyihaye 80% guhindura 80%.
When you give yourself to Him at 80%, He transforms you at 80%.
Iyo uyiyeguriye uyirunduriyemo
When you consecrate yourself fully at 100%, He will transform you at 100%.
uko bigaragara hanze
So what is seen on the outside,
bigaragara ugwiza za ndangagaciro.
it is seen through you abounding in the values.
Utakaza za mbuto cyangwa za mpano cyangwa se za ya mirimo ya kamere.
As you lose the fruits of the flesh,
Ukagenda ugwiza ya mirimo y'umwuka.
and you abound in the fruits of the Spirit.
Kandi mwe mirimo y'umwuka nizo nyene izo ndangagaciro.
And the fruits of the Spirit are the values we are talking
Twavuze
about.
kuri zimwe na zimwe mwamenye dufata umwaka wose
We
kuzigaho.
have taken the whole year learning about some of them.
Twagize umwaka wo guca bugufi.
We had a year of humility.
Twagize umwaka wo gutinya Imana.
We had a year of the fear of God.
Twagize umwaka wo kwiyegurira Imana.
We had a year of consecration to God.
Twagize umwaka wo kwifata no kwihangana.
We had a year of self-control and patience.
Ugiye ubaza buri muntu yakubwira ati uyu nguyu wari undemere kuruta uyu.
If you ask every one of us, they will tell you different feedbacks.
Umuntu akakubwira ati ngewe wo guca bugufi ntabwo twawurangije tuwusubiremo.
One person will tell you, I'm not yet done with humility. We better redo the year.
Because
Because I have realized that pride is a serious virus among many of us, me included. And another person will tell you that year when we were learning about fearing God, it was a serious one. Another person will tell you this thing called self-control. The truth is, we're not all challenged at the same time by the same things and in the same way. So this year we have two values. And I desire that at the end of the year you may speak to yourself and say, I have reached somewhere. What I'm promising you is, and without even closing my eyes, starting from January 1st, you will be facing tests according to the values we're learning about. If you are not yet into this, you will have very many opportunities that are called opportunities that you can even call a temptation or a test that desires, that wants to prove you that truth has made you lose. So you need to choose truth if you have really loved it.
bamwe bazahabwa yitwa amahirwe ariko arozemo gakeya.
Some of you will be given so-called opportunities that are actually poisoned.
Imana ishimwe ko nta kiba itatuburiye.
And thank God because nothing happens when he did not warn us.
Kandi kuba afite umutima uboneye icyo yakuburiye
And to
afite
those with
n'imbaraga
a
zo
righteous
gushoboza.
heart, if he has warned you, he has the power to enable you.
Uyu mwaka nanone ikindi kizaba ni iki?
So this year another thing is going to happen.
Imana izacana amatara.
God is going to enlight.
Ubone ibinyoma urimo.
And you will look around and see the lies you live into.
Wayibayemo imyaka myinshi ariko ntiwabibonaga.
You have been living into those lies and never realized it.
Byari ibinyoma bya terrible ariko ntiwabibonaga.
There were serious lies, but you have never realized
Kuko
they
ntabwo
were.
wigeze ubyitondera.
Because you were not careful about them.
Ariko uyu mwaka
But this year,
azagucanira amafare nkaya.
he is going to enlighten,
Kugira ngo urebe iki ni ikinyoma.
and you will
Iki ni
see
ikinyoma.
that this is
Iki
a
ni
lie, and
ikinyoma.
this is a lie, and this is a lie.
Umugabo yaravuze ngo ifi nubwo yarira ntawabona amarira yayo.
There is a man who said even if a fish cried, nobody would see its tears.
Murabyumva kuko ibiri mu mazi nyine nta kundi yabigenza.
Just because it lives in the water and there is no other way.
Hari igihe tuba mu binyoma
There are times we live in lies
tukageraho tutanamenya n'izina ryacu nimba ari ry'ukuri cyangwa
and
ritari
we get
ry'ukuri.
to a point we don't even know if our name is real or not.
Ukabona umuntu
You see a person,
aho yavukiye ni ikinyoma.
his birthplace is a lie,
Itariki yavukiyeho ni
their
ikinyoma.
birth date is a lie,
Umugore yarongoye yaramubeshye.
the wife they are married to has lied to them,
Umwana wa mbere ni ikimanyi.
their firstborn is a lie,
Inzu afite kuva kuri parcelle kugera kuri plafond ni ibinyoma gusa.
from the floor to the ceiling of their house it's all lies,
Igitanda yarakibye.
and the bed they sleep on, they stole it.
Mbese kuva alpha kuri omega byose abayemo
Starting from
araramo.
Alpha to Omega, everything they live into, everything they spend their nights
Ariko akaba aleze
and they get at ease.
kuko yumva bimwungukira.
They get used because they feel it is benefiting them.
Uyu mwaka nta kanyoma na kamwe utazamenya.
So this year there is no single lie that will stay unknown to you.
Nibura uzanga kubitunganya ariko ubizi.
At least you will fail to put everything in order, but you will know.
Kuko Imana izagucanira amatara bita fare bita projector
Because
uzamenya.
God is going to enlight and you will see everything.
Niba umugabo yarabyaye hanze uzabimenya uyu mwaka.
If your husband has had children outside of wedlock, you will know that.
Akana kazakugusura mu rugo.
There is a child that will come to your home
Kakubwire ngo
and will tell you,
papa arahari.
is my father around?
Ukaba ukabaza urinde.
And you will ask the child, who are you?
Ndi umwana wa.
I am the child of.
Wikanje.
And you will be surprised
Uyu mugabo twabanaga yarafite abana
and say,
ndabizi.
so my husband has children that I'm not aware of.
Uyu mwaka bazaza kukureklama inzu urimo.
This year they will come to claim the house you live in.
Umenye ko umugabo yayigurishije atakubwiye.
And you will be aware that your husband sold the house without telling you.
Nibwo uzamenya ko umugabo ari champion mu mvugo.
That's when you will know
Cyangwa se
that
umugore
your
wawe.
husband or your wife is a champion in speaking.
Ariko uyu mwaka nanone
But also this year,
abazakunda ukuri,
those who will love the truth,
abazashakisha ukuri,
those who will seek the truth,
bazahabwa umugisha n'Imana
will be
y'ukuri.
blessed by the
Kandi uwo
living
mugisha uzaba ari
and
ukuri.
truthful God, and that
Ntawajya,
blessing will be
ntawanyeganyega.
truthful and it won't be shaken.
N'amahoro ubwo tuzabivuga mu bindi bihembwe biri imbere.
And peace that we will talk about in the coming trimesters.
Niba mwarangije kuvuga ibyanditswe
If you're
kubyandika,
done writing down the scriptures,
reka mbisomeho
we
gake.
can read them.
Ndaza gusubira kuri izi point nyuma.
I will go back to the points later.
Reka ntange na Yesaya 59 umurongo wa 10-18.
Let us start from Isaiah 59:14 to 18.
Isaiah ni itangiye ivuga ngo ukuboko k'Uwiteka si kugufi kugira ngo gukore ndetse ariko n'ibyaha byanyu bituma adakora.
Saying that the hand of the Lord is not short to fail to work.
Umva kwitangira imanza zitabera zisubizwa inyuma no gukiranuka kugahagarara kure. Kuko ukuri kwagize gute kwaguye
Truth has stumbled.
mwene bagabo ukuri kwarasitaye kugwaho
Truth has stumbled and fall.
mwene bagabo ukuri kwarwaye malaria kurambararaho.
In other words, truth has got malaria and is stayed there.
mwene bagabo ukuri kwabuze aho guhagarara.
In other words, truth has missed a place.
mwene bagabo ukuri kwabuze imbaraga.
Truth has been with no power.
mwene bagabo ukuri kwararyamye.
Truth has been sleeping.
mwene bagabo ukuri kwarazimiye.
In other words, truth has been lost.
kandi
Yet,
gutungana ntikubasha kwinjira.
and honesty cannot enter.
mwene bagabo bafunze umuryango.
In other words, the door has been closed,
babwira gukiranuka
and they told righteousness,
bakiya kure.
stand at a distance.
ibyo bitagatifu byawe bisigariyo.
Let your righteousness stay away from us.
hano turafunze.
We have closed the door.
wagukiranuka we sigariyo.
You righteousness, just stay away.
hano ntabwo iyo mvugo tuyigira.
We're not speaking about you in this place.
bageze ahangaha
And when they got here,
umurongo wanyishe nabuze uko nawica nanjye nimba nawica nimba nagira gute wamazeho. baravuga ngo ni ukuri koko ukuri kurabuze.
truth is nowhere to be found.
sinzi niba munyumva neza.
I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying.
naba ndi kure wano amugani. ni ukuri
Yes,
koko
yes,
ukuri kurabuze.
truth is nowhere to be found.
navuga iri jambo niryo muri Bangladesh gusa na Afghanistan.
And I'm asking myself, is this word meant for Bangladesh and Afghanistan only?
mundebe munsubize.
Look at me and answer me.
na hano naho ukuri kurabuze.
Are you concerned with this?
koko kurabuze.
Truly is truth nowhere to be found.
ni ukuri koko ukuri kurabuze. mu yandi magambo
In other words,
wacukura wagenda wagushakisha.
if you dug down deep and you've scared me.
ukuri kurabuze.
Truth is nowhere to be found.
ni ukuri koko ukuri kurabuze.
Yes, truth is lacking.
ari ubwoba gusa n'ikinyoma.
That was fear and it was a lie.
ni ukuri.
Yes,
ukuri koko
truth
kurabuze.
is lacking.
urabona
You see,
kera nyuma 94 nyuma ya genocide
in 94, after the genocide,
nabonye paradizo ku isi mu buryo bumwe.
I saw paradise on earth in one way.
nabonye afandi atwaye esikote kuri moto kandi ariwe afande. abantu bakundanye basangira impungure. abantu bakundanye bajya ku kazi badahembwa bahembwa imiceri. bajya ku kazi ku gihe nta greve. ndavuga mbega paradizo. abantu bose.
I saw a high-ranked soldier driving a low-ranked soldier on a bike, and they were sharing maize and everything, and they had no salary.
abantu bava Kimirongo n'amaguru.
I saw people leaving Kimirongo on foot
bakajya Nyamirambo n'amaguru.
and go to Nyamirambo by
gusura umuntu
foot
gusa.
just to visit somebody.
wenda wacitse ku cyumu cyangwa se umuvandimwe gutyo, just like that.
Maybe a genocide survivor or a sibling or a relative.
nabonye abantu bishimye mu maso yabo barara kuri matera idafite umwenda banduje
I
mu buryo
saw
bukomeye
people
cyane ariko bari alice.
that were joyful, yet they were sleeping on a mere mattress.
nari mfite kece pantufle gutya ngenda n'amaguru muri Kigali yose muri 94.
I had a pair of sneakers and was walking around in Kigali.
nabonye polisi ahobera umusirikare. polisi yari tarabaho. nabonye umusirikare ahobera umusivili.
I saw a soldier hugging
nabonye abantu bakennye ariko bakundanye.
I saw people that were poor but loved each other. I saw people that wanted to pay their taxes when there was no Rwanda Revenue Authority. People love their country. And I said, even if it's coming from the fire, this is a paradise for sure. People love the truth, and they were looking at each other in the face. And today, 26 years later, I didn't know that in Rwanda people will be into bribery, that people would love material things, and they will lie just for the sake of acquiring them. Because you cannot spend 40 days in a wetland, people screaming around you. And you will say, if I am able to breathe for just a few minutes, I will serve the Lord. This is just an example. I didn't know that a genocide survivor that would be greedy about material things and forget that those possessions or riches did not save him. I thought we were in a nation of refugees and survivors and so much more. To a country of the people that have seen Satan. Because they have seen evil and wickedness. And they are only alive by the grace of God. So I didn't know that there were people that were going to deny God in this nation. And I didn't know that, I thought that no one was going to lie to the other. Because many lies come from the benefits that people are looking for. So I realized I was mistaken. A Rwandan is just like any other human being. They are greedy, they are liars. They are just like every other human being. Because he who is in them is the father of lies, and what comes from him is lie. And I realized truth was nowhere to be found. It was nowhere to be found among white people, among black people. Hutus are liars. Tutsis are liars. Burundians are times 2. Tanzanians are even at times 4 of a liars. And I realized there was no righteous people. The world is rotten. To the point the person who speaks the truth is now well received. But I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what happens in your family, but a person that speaks the truth is not well welcomed. A person that speaks the truth is tortured, persecuted. A person that speaks the truth is put to injustice. The reason is this: because truth is lacking. My daughters do ask me this. So, Dad, should we lower our consecration standards for us to get married? Because single men say we are complicated. And what I'm telling you is the truth. You see a young man going to get married in a different church. I'm not going to mention names for professional reasons. So why are all those young men going to get married in elsewhere? My daughters that look like the sun, why don't they marry them? And when I go deep into that, I realize that such people, there is a way they are scared of prayerful ladies. And they are looking for lukewarm ladies. And they will bring me a lady, and they will tell me, Dad, after I had prayed, something came up into my heart. Do you know why that something came up into his heart? Those that look alike will share. Those that look alike will share. Those that are related will attract each other. A person that likes to go out and to be into entertainment cannot associate with a lady that is always in the crusade and prayer and fasting. A daughter that will tell you that I'm going to give my first fruit, I'm going to fast for 40 days, and you are there just drinking tea. So your appetites are different. And I realized that truth is lacking. You're going to have enemies for no other reason but truth. They will desire you to lie to them, and if you tell them the truth, they will not bear with that. That is what is going to put separation among you. And I'm telling you, be strong. You are the only person that will not be defied by days. In Kinyarwanda, there is a saying that truth goes through the fire and it doesn't get burned. In other words, truth goes through temptation and it doesn't fail. Because in the end, truth will always be truth. May God help us. May God save us. Even if it is hard to speak the truth, look at it and speak it out and tell God, even if it is hard, it is what I desire. Even if I'm still into the lie and it is hard, what I desire, what I want is the truth. What I can't do, what I'm failing to do, you cannot fail to do it. God help me. God help me. God enable me, that I may look at truth, that I may receive truth. When people are giving you reasons for things that happened, they give you false reasons.
Hari nyirarume umwe mu bahungu bari aha ngaha ntareba ahariho kugira ngo utaza kumukeka.
There is an uncle of one of my sons in the house that I'm not going to look at so that you may not know who it is. He died, he grew old and died before getting married. He was 60 years old. More than 60 years old. And one day he fell in love with a girl. And he left the girl. And I asked him, why did you get separated? And he said, she laughs out loud. She laughs out loud. So try to brainstorm on this word and ask yourself, how should she be laughing like? Instead of saying I've hated her or I no longer love her, you're just giving up reasons. Christians lie in the house of God. They lie about their tithes. They they lie about their fellows. They will try to cover their prayer request. Can you imagine people that lie even to God? Lying to God. God that is everywhere. If you can steal from God, can you fail to steal from the bank? They lie to God. And truth will be lacking. You know, you better tell God the truth. And also tell him, even if I have not yet been able to do this, but it is still what I want.
Uwiteka yarabibonye ararakara kuko nta manza zitabera zihari.
The Lord looked and was displeased that there was no justice. God has looked at it and was displeased. You cannot imagine how people are living under the wrath of God. And they think they are at peace or God is not aware. And we have a God that sees everywhere. And he is almighty. Don't you know that when Achan was hiding things, hiding clothes and money, in his mind he thought God wasn't there, but he was stupid. How can you hide something from someone that sees everywhere? May God help us and help our nation.
Kandi rero abona ari nta muntu numwe uhari utangazwa nuko nta nuwo agatangazwa nuko ntawo kubitwarira. Mu yandi magambo abona nta munyamasengesho, abona ntawo batabariza.
There was no one to intervene, no one to intercede on their behalf.
Mu yandi, yes, banditse intercede, appeal, yeah, ni kimwe. Mu yandi magambo ikibabaje Imana ni iki?
God's concern is that there is no truth.
No,
and his greater concern is that no one is even concerned that there is no truth among people. For them at least to become intercessors and intercede for the people that are lacking truth. And he is displeased. And he decides to intervene in his power, in his truth and greatness. Yet there should be someone to intercede for the wrath of God not to come against his people. Can you imagine living in your family and your father is cheating on your mother, and your mother is cheating on your father, your elder sister or brother, or your sister or brother is dating 6 partners that you know, and he's promising everyone that they're going to get married, and your brother or sister, your sister is also cheating on 10 young men. She has a sheik, shock, and shake. Men. Old men that are there just to provide money. Those who don't know about perfume. And others that are poor but they are sharp. And you live in a house, and the food you eat, you don't know where it came from and how it looks and who even prepared it. You turn around and lie and sin is everywhere in your house. When you're about to raise your hand, and God will remind you that you just committed abortion recently, and you put them down, and you raise your hand like this. Jesus is ours. Because if you lifted up your hands higher, accusation will come from above, and it will tell you, put them down. And I'm telling you this one thing. I don't know the dust you're living into, but we have a God that is able. There is no place he can't take you from. There is no place he can't take you from. There is no depth he can't take you from. I was born in Rwanda and crossed over to Congo. I was 4 years old. My birthplace was already a lie. My age was already a lie. My clan or ethnicity was already a lie. So you understand that I was also a lie. Some of those, I was not the one who did it. And it was there. And we will go on a queue. And I will say, my name is NDAGIJIMANA. And I took it off my names. And I stayed as MASASU René. Because MASASU, it can be MASASU in any language. In Swahili, there is MASASU, which means bullet. But NDAGIJIMANA, it's pure Kinyarwanda. So I deleted it. So another person who was my namesake, so he just cut the name into 2 parts. His name was Ndagi. And he added Imana. And that Imana was a football team. And they were saying that man has the same name as the team on the other. And his name was actually NDAGIJIMANA. So our history has put us into a situation that we can take ourselves from. But there is a God in heaven. There is a God in heaven. There is a God in heaven that can come for help and that can help people that have been into situations that they can't take themselves from. And this year, He will rescue you. He will rescue you. Just allow Him. Raise your hands. Call upon Him in truth.
Yambara gukiranuka nk'icyuma ikingire gituza, yambara agakiza kaba ingofero, yambara n'imyenda yo guhora, ayigira imyambaro yambikwa mwete kwitero nererere, azabitura ibihwanye n'ibyo bakoze. Of course, yo hatabaye uwinginga,
when there is no intercessor,
abantu basarura ibijyanye n'amakosa yabo.
People will reap according to their wrongdoing.
Ariko uyu mwaka we nanjye tuzitwarira abacu.
But this year you and I will carry our people.
Tubatabarize.
And we will call upon God on their behalf.
Imana itugirire neza.
And God will bless us.
Yohana 18.
John chapter 18. 37 to 38.
Yohana 18 igice.
John chapter 18.
Umurongo wa 38.
Verse 37 to 38.
Pilato aramubaza ati, noneho ga uri umwami rega? Yesu aramusubiza ati, wakabimenye se ko ndi umwami pwe, iki nicyo navukiye kandi nicyo cyanzanye mu isi. Niki? No kugira ngo ahamye iki?
Is to testify the truth.
No kugira ngo mpamye ukuri.
I came to testify the truth.
Ukuri wese.
And everyone on the side of the truth
yumva ijwi ryanjye.
Listens to me.
Aya ni amagambo meza akomeye cyane.
These are sweet and strong words.
Umugabo witwa Pilato ashize Yesu imbere ye.
Pilate put Jesus before him
arambaza
and asked him,
uri umwami?
You are a king.
Undi ati ye.
And he said, yes.
None rero uri umwami?
So you are a king.
Undi ati wakabimenye.
And he said, yes, I am.
Aramubwira yongeraho irindi.
And he added,
impamvu navukiye.
The reason I was born.
Impamvu naziye.
The reason why I came.
Impamvu yo kubaho kwanjye.
My reason of being
ikubiye muri aya magambo.
Is into these words.
Guhamya ukuri.
To testify the truth.
Kandi ab'Imana.
And everyone on the side of God
bemera ukuri kwanjye.
Will accept my truth.
Cyangwa se ukuri wese.
Every person on the side of truth listens to my voice. In other words, every person that is not of the side of the truth, they don't listen to my voice. He didn't say I'm a shepherd. That's when he said, I am a shepherd, and my sheep listens to my voice, and they will not follow a stranger. They will flee. But the goats do not know the voice of the goatkeeper. That is the difference between them and the sheep. So he came to testify the truth. That is his reason of coming, the reason he was born, the reason he existed. In other words, if you take away truth, he is no longer there. In other words, his first his reason of being is truth. Let me show you. When a person is not saved yet, They really enjoy living in lie. But the day they receive Jesus, the first thing that will tell you that you've changed, every time the person lies, they will know. Am I speaking to somebody? Or I have sense in the house? Are you all saints from heaven? I said the difference between salvation and non-salvation, what tells you that you've been saved, is that sin will smell bad. You will know it. Even if you lie, even when you delight in speaking lies, but you know. I'm going to say these words. There are some beautiful ladies here. Sweet words.
Okay.
Sweet words.
Yeah, ni mitoma. Good.
When they are sweet talking you and they are lying, and for example, I meet. Did you know you're light-skinned more than she is? She will not smile. And when she doesn't love the truth, she will ask me, is this real? And I will add on another lie. I poison her mind as she looks at me. When she's saved, she knows that I am lying to her. And she doesn't enjoy my sweet talking that is full of lies. Because there is another beauty that you should actually be telling her about. For instance, I love the way you love God. When I see you crying to your God, I really love how you kneel down before the Lord. I really feel there is something strong. That is the truth. And it's also sweet. I love how you kneel down and you take your time before God. It is not always necessary for every sweet talking to have a tomato aside. It's like telling me that I am as tall as Eddie. Or that we are all as tall as Bruno. You see Bruno? You really know that he's far taller than we are. Jesus came to testify the truth. The reason he came is that when you delight in the lies, you know that it is a lie even though you are delighting. Struggles and fights are already there at your workplace. Because your boss is asking you for a report that is full of lies. Some of you don't know if their contracts are going to be terminated or not. I have good news for you. God is not shifted. He is still strong. He is still creating new jobs. He is still giving possessions to the righteous. He is still giving a living. And he still owns jobs that are better than the one you're into. The reason Jesus was revealed is to testify truth. When he comes,
agutandukanyiriza ukuri n'ikinyoma.
he will separate truth from lie.
Akubwira mwana iki ni ikinyoma.
He will tell you, my child, this is a lie.
Uku ni ukuri.
And this is truth.
Aguha no guhumurirwa ukuri.
And he will give you the ability to smell truth.
Nukubeshya.
And every person that will lie to you,
nubwo udafite proof,
even if you don't have a proof,
yakurimo,
when he is into you,
urabimenya.
you really know.
Ndavuze ngo urabimenya.
You know.
Sinzi uburyo wakize ku icumu ry'inyigisho z'ibinyoma z'ibuyobe.
I don't know how you survived the preachings of false preachings.
Uzi uburyo wabicize ku icumu?
Do you know how you survived?
Waranukiwe gusa.
You just smelled it.
Nari mfite umuhungu umwe nabwirije.
I had a young man that I preached to.
Yari umusore w'umu-engineer nkanjye.
He was a young man, an engineer just like me.
Hanyuma ndamubura.
And I couldn't see him anymore. We spent a long time without seeing each other. And the day we met, he told me, Masasu, you helped me to make a step to seek the truth. But today, I have gotten the truth. Do you know why I didn't come back? One, I saw people that are teaching not like you do, a place where no woman is given the mic to speak, a place where they don't believe in God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. A place where they teach evangelism just like mathematics. They speak well. They explain everything. They explain the sun and the moon. And they will explain everything. Not your things that are so easy. Your things that are just there. And I held my head like this. That brother of mine was a slave of drunkenness. And he was shaky. I preached to him and God made a miracle. He stopped drinking on a spot. And we went together for the service. We prayed together for a woman that was barren for 15 years. And I told him to pray for the woman. And he told me, can God listen to me? And he stood and prayed for the woman. And he came to tell me when I had a testimony about that woman being pregnant. And I'm not going to mention the religion's name. Those people that do not accept women, they do not accept the Trinity, and so much more. But they can speak well. And he came. And he told me, you know this. So and so and so, I will also take them there. He is going astray and he wants to take more people. And one person that I had preached to that day, he took him with him. So it was fashionable that time. And when he got there, the person that was just saved that day, he came back in the evening. And he told me, they took me somewhere, and he told me, oh, they spoke, but I could feel there is a truth that was missing. And I tried to imagine how that newborn was able to separate truth from lie. And he said, I felt I wasn't catching it. And he told his friend, These are lies. Even if it is well presented, but they are lies. And he is the one that brought back everybody else. And he brought back the person that had taken him there. And I ask myself, he had not received like many preachings, but he knew this word. Jesus in him had testified what truth was and what lie was. And I'm telling you, Jesus in you, may he testify truth and lie. Jesus, the standing truth, may he distinguish truth from lie. What is truth? Let me ask you the same question. What is truth? He was expecting Jesus to tell him truth is this and this and this. What is truth? So the answer should be truth. And Jesus didn't reply. What is truth? So answer me, what is truth? What is truth? What should be the question? Who is truth? And the person he is asking is actually the truth himself. He is asking truth, asking him, what is the truth? If it was me, I would have said, don't you see me? What is truth?
Amaze kubivuga atyo aherako arasohoka ajyaho abayuda bari arababwira ati ngewe ndabona uyu mugabo
I find no basis.
Imana ikuvuganire, Imana ikweze, Imana igutsindishirize imbere y'abakurega, Imana ikweze igutsindishirize urubanza.
May he make a way before your enemies.
Ukuri ni iki?
What is truth?
Nanjye gasubiza ukuri ninde?
And I am asking, who is truth?
Ni umugabo witwa Yesu.
Is the man called Jesus.
Icyamuzanye,
the reason he came, the reason he lives, is to testify the truth in us. And in this verse, he says it boldly.
I am the way, I am the truth.
Ninje nzira n'ukuri.
Oya simbuka nzira uvuge ukuri.
Ninje ukuri.
Yes. I am the truth.
Ninje kuri.
Simple.
If you want the truth, just look at me. He who doesn't have me has no truth. He who has me has truth. I'm going to show you something. There is something called absolute truth.
Absolute ukuri kose kweruye kwambaye ubusa kutafite isengere. Okay. Yeah. Ukuri remezo.
The absolute truth.
Yeah.
Foundational truth, and there is truth that is relative. For instance, what is good between braiding your hair or cutting your hair? What is good among us? So the truth is, it depends on the head.
Washize shinyo, washokoje, wakoze drede, watwitse, wagize udusuko duto duto, wajyanye muri salo, mbese tretema y'imisatsi definition y'ubwiza umusatsi wagizwe neza n'uwuhe sadepa n'igihanga.
What is the real definition of beauty regarding hair and hairstyles?
Hari ufite igihanga gifite nka aeroport hano agize atya byagaragara neza nk'igihanga cy'igitwe kinini uwo nguwo watwitse bipfa gutwikira icyobo kinini cyo hejuru ndani. So rero ntabwo ari ikibazo cya style, ikibazo ni truth relative.
The problem is not the hairstyle, but the problem is the shape of the head. That is a relative truth.
Urugero sinzi ko nabivuga. Ese inzobe
a light-skinned person or a dark-skinned person, who is more beautiful? Tell us why you fell for your tomato. I loved her because she loves God. That is not the absolute truth.
Hallelujah.
Amen. That is just a small sweet talking.
Jenny, Madame wa Jenny we ni nzobe.
Pastor Eugene's wife is light-skinned.
Madame we ubwo navuga ko ari ibiri yombi.
And his wife.
Sadep. Tubiri twombi. Yeah. Madame wa Abishai ni igikara.
Pastor Abishai's wife is dark-skinned. So if you ask both of them, what is beauty? Every person should answer, and they will tell you their truth. Eugene will tell you, beauty is being light-skinned. And Prophet Abraham will tell you, it's just being there in the middle. That is beauty. And if you ask our white man, Abishai, he will tell you black is beauty. That is relative truth. If you asked our elder Gashagaza, he will tell you, my cassava, my cassava, the way she looks, this is beauty. And together with all these answers and other examples I can share, there is this absolute truth that does not depend on people's feelings. For instance, today the whole world, when they count years, let's talk about Tete's age. I cannot mention her age for professional reasons. Even if Eugene has already accepted her. But if she celebrates her birthday, she will sing this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Now you are turning 8 years. Birthday to you.
And I will skip the age for professional reasons. Let us look for a young lady that is about to get married. How do they count age? Age is counted and time is counted starting from the birth of Jesus. They say we are in 2020 basing on the truth basing on year 0 when Jesus was born. That is the absolute truth. Even if you are a pagan, even if you are a believer, your age is counted basing on the absolute truth, which is the birth of Jesus. That is why this man, he is the one that testifies the truth. He is the foundation. He is the foundation. So let us live away age. And your value should be counted according to him. And everything else should be basing on him. I am truth. In other words, everything else is relative. Riches, what you call riches, I can call it trouble. If I have my wife and we drank water and I play music for her and she will rejoice and she will kiss me, I will kiss her, and we walk around jumping like this, and when we don't even have coins to pay bicycle, and the person that will see us, they will say, what a romantic couple. And that romantic couple doesn't even have transport fees. And another person will pass by driving a V8 or a V80 when they are into bitterness. And you ask yourself, among the two couples, who is blessed? The person that is jumping around on the streets, who is blessed among the two? The person jumping around the street or the person driving a V8? So, the one that makes them jump when they have nothing is called Jesus. I said he's called Jesus. He's called Jesus. In other words, the real foundation, the truth about being blessed, is not about money. It's not about cars. It's about the man, the real man. When he is well positioned in our lives, we are blessed. We feel good. We have him, our Lord. I can tell you even more examples. In the last days, as they were doing celebrations for us, as we were ending the year, and I thank you. Thank you for spoiling me. You made me a superstar. You put a carpet here. And you waited from 7 to 6. Even Mobutu, nobody waited for him for that long. You gave me gifts. I thought my age was advanced for and you told me sweet words and I felt good. You took care of me. And the children shared poems. I've been cutting cakes and my hand was tired. And I said, I am really a great man, MASASU. I am loved. I am blessed. Because you've done so for me, my God. May he give you everything, your every desire. I'm repeating. My God, may He celebrate you. May He give you laughter. May He visit you in everything you need Him to attend. May He build marriages for you. May He celebrate you. I am saying it as a joyful father. May He do good to you. And may the world see that. I am grateful. And that's not what I was going to talk about. After the service here, oh, they also organized a dinner for us. A dinner. Ask me where. Ask me. Just ask me what was the venue. Ask me. At Marriott Hotel. And I danced. Very old songs. Those very old songs. When I was still dating my wife. When I had a few words and would play music for her to listen from the songs. And I danced. I danced well. And my wife gave me a bouquet of flowers. My problem is that I enjoy things after it happens. Now that I'm enjoying what happened that day, I will go back and tell her that I just remembered what she did. What I wanted to say is this. What was being done, oh, I had malaria that time. And at night, I would have fever around 40 degrees Celsius. And God made me look so good. I will look like a nice man. And I was so weak. I was very weak. And my wife sweet-talked me. I felt it, but I was weak. Before I came here to church at 7 in the morning, I had taken Coartem and antibiotics, and I had been doing that way for the whole week. But it didn't stop me from dancing. So that means my health, oh, my health is Jesus. Or doing well, it's not about doing well, it's having somebody that makes you feel well. I had spent almost 40 years without knowing about malaria. What is health? Isn't it Jesus being in you and making you feel well? Let me stop from here. We will continue. And number one, truth is a person. He is a man. He came to testify truth. Those of God, those of truth, they listen to his voice. They rejoice in listening to his voice. Those that are not of the truth, they do not delight in his voice. As sheep delight in listening to the voice of the shepherd, and they can flee from a stranger, The same way the sheep will recognize the voice of the master. So you should recognize the voice of your master. And know how to distinguish the voice of your master from the lie that is well presented, but is from the enemy. They are lies that are well presented. No matter how they are presented, this year may you seek the truth, and may the Lord help you and enable you and overcome on your behalf. Another thing, God sees that truth is lacking. And he says, can't I just find an intercessor? Instead of me reacting in my wrath, that person can remind them of my grace and mercy, that I may not repay them according to what they have done. Because truth is nowhere to be found. We all have responsibilities to put back truth in our families, because there are so many lies. Let me stop from here. It's 8 past. But I want to tell everybody that is tempted, be strong. The blessing attached to truth is coming. Let me tell you again. Everybody in the house that is being tempted because they have loved truth, be strong. The blessing attached to truth is coming. You will stand with no shame, without shame. Even if it looks like you will have lost, you will have lost lie, but a good reward will bury every loss you have faced because of truth. May God bless us together.
Thank you so much.
Murakoze cyane.